Hey everyone, welcome to the channel where we love to talk about movies. Welcome especially if you're new. If you enjoy talking about movies and staying up to speed on what's in theaters and what's worth checking out, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Alright, with that we're going to get into today's review, which is for Ali and Ava. I just got back from seeing it in the theaters, so let's dive in. So in this movie, Ollie and Ava, both lonely for different reasons, meet and sparks fly. Over a lunar month of a deep connection begins to grow, despite the legacy of Ava's past relationship and Ollie's emotional turmoil at the breakdown of his marriage. So, I have kind of mixed feelings on this film. I thought that there were several good aspects to it. This is going to stay spoiler free, so no worries there. I thought the acting was very well done. Like these felt like very real characters, and I think that uh, was only possible through the acting and like the script and the dialogue. So I thought that that felt fairly organic, and yeah, they just felt like pretty grounded characters. I also thought that the cinematography was pretty good at times. I think it was about average most of the time, but then you had some fairly nice shots in there. So I'd say it's slightly above average as a whole. And other things, I didn't really notice the soundtrack if there was one. They played some songs throughout, so it was an interesting mixture. But the music didn't really hit me too much, and yeah, that sort of thing. So the the things that I didn't really care for about the film, I thought that well, I don't know. I thought that the relationship and them sparking interest in each other, I didn't fully buy into it. I don't know if it's just because like that's not how I don't know if it was that I didn't necessarily relate to how like outgoing and like uh Ollie was. Like I would never go out on as much of a limb as he did. But I also felt like I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't experienced it, but I feel like it takes more than just like giving somebody a car ride home for them to be as like interested in each other as they were. So I don't know. I didn't really buy their connection a whole lot. And but then kind of that aside, I thought their relationship was actually fairly realistic, and it wasn't like overly romanticized. So it was it's it's fairly down to earth, and I think it's yeah, it's not really like your rom com sort of fairy tale romance. It's very much, I think, what you would see in the real world with people who have the experiences and the backgrounds that the main characters do. But I don't know. I think the that being said, it's not necessarily a relationship that is easy to watch. I think they both bring a lot of baggage to it, and it's yeah, I think they have issues in their past that they need to sort out, and they're kind of just jumping into this relationship as a I don't know. I took it as like a means of like getting away from their problems and dealing with them. And I don't necessarily think that's the most healthy thing to do. Like yes, if you're feeling lonely, it's great to find somebody else, but the other person is not what's going to solve their issues. I think they have yeah, like, it's not the answer. I think it just it treats the problem at a surface level, and it leaves things there that are fundamentally yeah, still issues that I think they need to resolve, and it's just hard to watch them kind of it's not quite toxic, it's not to that level, but it's like they each have issues that they should sort out before they get into a relationship with each other. So it's hard to kind of get behind it for that reason. And yeah, it has a certain sense of like impending doom from that aspect. At least that's what I got. So the and without going into spoilers, I would have liked the ending a lot more if they had ended it like 5 seconds earlier. That last 5 seconds like completely changes the ending. And there again, I think it is realistic with how the movie ended up playing out. But I would have liked it a lot better if they had cut like the last 5 seconds. And if you've seen it, you know. If not, I don't think that tells you anything. But Yeah, I don't know. I think it was an interesting movie and very well done, but overall it's not one that I enjoyed, mainly because it is kind of dealing with a relationship between two broken characters. So like my enjoyment was not very much. I don't know that I would have an interest to rewatch the film or going back if I would care to see it in the first place. So for that reason, I'm at a solid C for my personal enjoyment. But given that it just really wasn't my type of film, I do acknowledge that it was well done for the type of film that it was. And I would probably give it like a B at kind of more of an objective rating. But it isn't one that I think demands to be seen in theaters either. It felt very much like a kind of at-home movie. So if you're not a regular moviegoer, it's certainly not one that I think you need to go out to see. But even at that, I don't know that it's even one I'd recommend checking out at home. I think there's a lot better stuff out there. But that's just my take on it. So if you've had a chance to see the film, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this review, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. And with that, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next review.